Hey, what's up guys? So out of nowhere we got this new Exodia card, but it's kind of like a reverse Exodia, new win condition. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop into it because here's the artwork. It looks pretty funny, but it is a level 1 dark spellcaster with 0/0 for the stats. But we're really here for the win condition anyways, which is really strange. So it says that it is called the Shin Exodia or the real Exodia, or the translation actually is the true Exodia, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and hop right into it. So, anyways, it says if this monster is on the field and all other monsters on the field are exactly 4 Forbidden 1 normal monsters with different names, the opponent of this card's controller wins the duel. So, I know it sounds kind of confusing, but they might change the translation as far as the name goes, and as well as, of course, the effect, because it might be a little confusing. But basically what you want to do is have your opponent have this card and then have those 4 Forbidden 1 normal monsters on the field. Now, what's important here, it does not actually specify where those monsters need to be. So you can actually give those cards to your opponent as long as this card is in your opponent's possession, as in it's on their field. As long as your opponent controls that, the opponent wins the duel. So basically, whoever controls this card will lose. Which is interesting. So they said effect not 100% confirmed, and then they said yes, the controller loses, which that's wild, right? And so I was thinking like that might be a little bit difficult to pull off because you have to have no monsters on the board. So you basically would kind of need to either Raigeki or do something in the first place to clear the board, because all other monsters on the field have to be those monsters. Which is kind of unfortunate, otherwise this would be a lot easier to pull off. Now, going back to the video that I actually made not too long ago on the Exodia build with the Treasure Panda, which basically allows you to get out all the Exodia parts really easy, and then you basically utilize those as draw power. And then there's other cards that you can utilize to actually bring out like normal monsters, like Enchanted Fitting Room. You can even utilize a card like Give and Take. We're going to special summon to your opponent's board, because remember, you do need to give your opponent this card, or unless there's some other interesting interaction with this new Exodia card to actually pull it off. That might be extra support coming out later down the line. But I was also thinking there's cards like Packet Link, which will just give you an ability to special summon monsters to link zones even. But again, you have to get rid of those link monsters. And I was thinking, well, like, how could you exactly do that? But going further into like how to give your opponent the card, you could actually utilize Shion Spy. So you select a face-up monster and you just give your opponent that Exodia. So again, you're giving him this card. This is the Exodia that you want to give them with, of course. There's a lot of cards like Troy Wright, which can just bring back all those monsters. Because again, you do need to have all of them. And I was also thinking, like, if you need to move out one of your opponent's thing, I was thinking, like, because you have to have those specific monsters on board and no other monsters, because it says over on the card, all other monsters on the field are exactly those. So, like, it's kind of difficult. So maybe cards like Interdimensional Transporter could be a card that you might think. I think the most easy way to do it is just Black Rose the field. But that might be a little bit difficult to do. But I was thinking, wait, there's a card already in Exodia that exists that just lets you target a monster on the field, and then you send a Forbidden 1 or an Exodia card, and then you get to actually bounce that back. So then this card would allow you to then just go ahead and I'm hoping this card actually counts as an Exodia card, unless the translation happens to be changed. But it's any Exodia card. So that would be really good if you can just be like, okay, I'm going to bounce this card, send this card to the graveyard, and then I'm going to activate like Give and Take and be like, okay, well now you have the card, okay, you lose. Like, that's just straight up troll. The new Exodia card is looking to be something that's wild. Like, you're going to have to be creative if you actually want to pull off this new Exodia win condition, but that's the point of me making this video in the first place. I've shown you guys a bunch of other cards, but how do you actually just give your opponent this card and just win instantly? Because, again, they made it a little bit difficult with that specific text where it's like, if this monster's on the field and all other monsters are exactly those ones. If it didn't have that, it'd be so incredibly easy to pull off, but that's kind of the point. Anyways, also there's a small little announcement that there is a new Striker Dragon coming out into the game. They didn't announce the effect, but it's a new secret. And if you guys want to see the effect of that, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I'll announce it when it does come out. Hopefully it will be good, because they're definitely hyping it up. But it is actually kind of important because it's a Link 1 Dark monster with a link of a left arrow. Not sure if it's going to be Dragon, because that could actually be important for other archetypes to kind of just splash this in as another just, obviously, Link arrows for, obviously, the Dragon Links. But let me know how you guys would combo with the new Real Exodia, or True Exodia is the kind of the translation I think we're getting in the TCG. How do we use this little guy over here? He just looks so funny, man. But yeah, you could even like 1-for-1 this card, because it doesn't have any restrictions on like its special summon, right? But I'm interested to see what happens with this, because it's only going to be used, it's going to be either absolutely amazing and broken or terrible and no one's going to use it. There's really not too much in between with this card. But I'm actually thinking, are we going to get more Exodia support? Because it just came out of nowhere. I haven't heard any announcements of any other Exodia stuff, so it'd be cool to see more Exodia stuff. But anyways, I feel like I ranted on long enough. Let me know, guys, in the comment section below what you think of this new card and how can we actually make it absolutely amazing. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, turn on that bell so you don't miss out when the new Yu-Gi-Oh cards get announced. And of course, we will reveal that effect of this new card when, of course, it comes out. But if you guys got any replays of the new Exodia, please, dude, send them, and I want to see what you guys come up with. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and peace.